So a lot of guys are confused about whether to use React or Next.js for your front-end projects. As we know that the web development landscape is evolving so rapidly and it is important to choose the right tool for your project. Some developers swear by React while others argue that Next.js is the future of front-end development. In this video we are going to take a deep dive into both technologies. We'll discuss what they are, how they work, their strength, weaknesses, and which one is better choice depending on your project needs. So by the end of this video you will have a clear understanding of whether you should go with React or Next.js for your front-end project in the year 2025. So let's dive into it. Let's start with React. React is a JavaScript library and it is developed by Facebook, now known as Meta, and it was released in year 2013. It is widely used to build user interfaces, particularly for single page applications where components dynamically update the content without requiring a full page reload. So one of the key reasons for React's popularity is its component based architecture. With React you can create reusable UI components that can manage their own state and render efficiently. This makes development more modular and maintainable. So React also uses a virtual DOM which improves performance by minimizing direct manipulation of the actual DOM, and instead of updating the entire web page when something changes, React updates only the necessary components, making it highly efficient for building interactive applications. But the problem is React by itself is not a fully fledged framework. It is just a library for building UI components. This means that if you are building a React project, you often need additional libraries for handling things like routing, state management, server-side rendering. So for example, you might use React Router for navigation, Redux for state management, and Next.js or other tools for optimizing SEO. Because React primarily use client-side rendering, and when the content is loaded dynamically in the browser, it isn't always the best choice for SEO heavy applications. Search engines may struggle to index content that is not pre-rendered, so which is where this framework like Next.js comes in. Talking about Next.js, it is a React based framework which is developed by Vercel, and unlike React, which is only a library for building UI components, Next.js is a fully fledged framework that provides built-in solution for many common web development challenges. One of the most powerful features of Next.js is its support for multiple rendering strategies. While React primarily uses client-side rendering, Next.js allows developers to choose between different rendering methods. The methods can be server-side rendering, static side generation, incremental static regeneration, and client-side rendering. This flexibility makes Next.js suitable for a wide range of applications. Another major advantage of Next.js is SEO optimization. Because Next.js allows for pre-rendering content of the server, search engines can easily crawl and index pages, improves a website ranking and visibility. This makes it a great choice for blogs, e-commerce websites, and marketing pages where SEO is crucial. So Next.js also comes with a file-based routing, which means you don't need to set up a separate router like in React, and instead the file structure of your projects determines the route, making navigation simpler and more intuitive. Additionally, Next.js provides built-in features like API routes, image optimization, middleware support, and internationalization, reducing the need for third-party app dependencies. Many big companies including TikTok, GitHub Copilot documentation, and Vercel's own website use Next.js for their front-end application. So while React is a flexible library that gives you control over every aspect of your project, Next.js takes React a step further by adding powerful features that makes development easier and more efficient. When deciding between React and Next.js, it is important to consider the specific needs of your project. So let's compare them in a few key areas. First, let's talk about performance. Since React primarily uses client-side rendering, all the JavaScript is loaded in the browser and the content is rendered dynamically. This can sometimes lead to slower initial page loads, especially for complex applications. However, Next.js allows for server-side rendering and static site generation. which significantly improved load times and enhances the user experience. There is SEO. React application can struggle with SEO because search engines may have difficulty crawling dynamic content. Developers often have to use workarounds like pre-rendering tools or meta tag management libraries to optimize SEO. For React, with the Next.js, this problem is solved out of box since pages can be pre-rendered on the servers before being sent to the client. Search engines can easily index them, improving a website visibility. Another key difference is routing. In React, you need to install and configure React router to handle navigation between pages. This requires some additional setups and learning. In contrast, Next.js offers built-in file-based routing when the structure of your project file determines the routes automatically. This makes it much easier to manage and scale large applications. When it comes to scalability, both React and Next.js can handle large applications, but Next.js provide better performance optimization features right out of the box. It is automatic static optimization, means that some pages can be pre-generated at build time, reducing the load on the server and improving response times. Lastly, developer experience is an important factor. If you prefer flexibility and want full control over your project's architecture, React might be a better choice for you. However, if you are looking for a streamlined development process with built-in features for SEO, routing, and performance optimization, Next.js will save you a lot of time and effort. Now, the big question: should you choose React or Next.js for your front-end project in 2025? So if you're working on a single page application or an app that does not rely on SEO, such as dashboard, admin panel, or internal tool, then React might be a better choice because of its flexibility and lightweight nature. But if you are building a website where SEO, performance, and scalability are crucial, such as blog, let's say an e-commerce platform or marketing site, then it is better to choose Next.js. It provides a more complete solution with built-in optimization that makes development easier. And React is not going anywhere. It is still the foundation of Next.js, and many projects will continue to use React alone. But the trend in modern web development is shifting toward the fully fledged frameworks like Next.js, which offer more functionality out of the box. If you are just getting started with front-end development, my recommendation would be to learn React first and then move to Next.js. Since Next.js is built on the top of the React, understanding React will help you to grasp Next.js concepts more easily. So what do you think? Will you stick with React or are you planning to switch to Next.js for your next project? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more tech content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.